Hello everybody and welcome on into another LEGO Marvel custom minifigure series on my channel. Today I am going to be showcasing my long-awaited Marvel Phase 5 Part 2 minifigures. These figures, two of which coming from each production Marvel has come out with in the past year. So of course the first figure to kick off this series of course had to be Maya Lopez. Maya comes with brand new torso printing with backpack straps on the front, of course, as you can attach a backpack to the back. Her torso printing also has some sidearm printing in the form of those purple lines, which I think turned out really good. She also comes with a brand new face print, the ponytail hairpiece in black, as well as a brand new 1x2 flat printed tile with a phone print on it, of course, of her calling Biscuits her cousin. And of course, to go along with Maya Lopez, I had to include the antagonist of the Echo series, this of course being Kingpin. For Kingpin, I wanted to give him a different look rather than that white or that black suit that he has. So for this one, I decided to give him his burgundy red suit. Of course, underneath that, I gave him his tan jacket with orange stripes, which just looks so well matched with, of course, some dual molding on the legs there for the shoes. As an accessory, he also comes with a briefcase and a brand new face expression, of course, having his tape over his eye, of course, from the Hawkeye series, him getting shot. And now moving on into the second production of 2024 with Marvel, this of course being X-Men 97 based. Our first figure is Cable. And for Cable, a lot of you guys had pointed out that I hadn't done him for my first series, and of course I'd saved him for this one. For him, I gave him a brand new mold for both his shoulder pads as well as his hairpiece there, which is in white. He also comes with a brand new face expression and so much brand new printing from the torso all the way down to the legs. I also included the Batman belt, some side arm printing, especially on that left arm there to give him that cybernetic look, as well as a brand new build for a gun, which also has a brand new piece at the front of it. And of course, the next figure part of X-Men 97, I of course had to include Madeline Pryor. And for her figure, I gave her an accessory, which is of course Baby Cable, which is such a fun thing that I was able to do. It just is the simple baby piece there with the actual printing that the baby is wrapped with in the show. Of course, for Madeline, I gave her a brand new torso and leg printing there with a cape for an accessory, as well as the Miss Marvel hairpiece there in red with some brand new face printing. Very simple figure, but I think one that looks so nice. And now moving on into the only movie that came out in 2024 for Marvel. The first figure, of course, had to include from Deadpool and Wolverine is actually Deadpool. As in an ideal scenario, we would get Deadpool or Wolverine in a Marvel minifigure series just like this. So for him, his figure is actually pretty simple and looks just like the one that I included in my set. For him, I gave him brand new torso, leg, sidearm, and face printing there with a brand new piece on the back to hold his two swords, as well as for an accessory, I gave him the Goon Gun in pearlescent gold to symbolize the two golden deagles he gets from Nice Pool. And who better to go along with Deadpool other than Wolverine? For Wolverine, I decided to give him a bit of a different look than the one that came in the set I made. This, of course, being his more final battle design. Of course, for him, I gave him a brand new print on his cowl, which looks so clean, especially with the brand new face print, which has the white eyes underneath. As well, for his torso and legs, they are a bit battle damaged, so you can see some scarring all throughout there, as well as for the sidearm printing, I decided to get rid of the sleeves and give him that look. For the next figure, moving on into the next Marvel show we got this year, this of course being Agatha All Along, the figure I decided to do first was Rio Vidal, also known as Lady Death, and her figure came out so perfect for her. I gave her a brand new hood piece, just using really the base of the new hood mold, having the crown at the top there, which does really make it look good. I also gave her a brand new face print there, as well as brand new torso and dress printing there with the torso printing carrying down into the dress. The arms have some vine printing on it, which looks so good. As well as for accessories, I gave her her knife as seen in the picture to the right, as well as a wiltering rose as shown with the black flower piece. Another figure from the Agatha All Along finale that I wanted to include was Billy Kaplan's Wiccan form, which was just so cool to see, especially just the outfit that they gave him and how that progressed throughout the season. I gave him all new face, torso, and leg printing there, with the respective side arm and side leg printing there. The arms are actually dual molded, having blue at the top and black throughout the bottom. I also gave him some Power Blast pieces in that translucent blue, a red scarf with a tattered red cape that you can attach underneath, as well as a brand new hairpiece having the blue crown in front of some curly hair. And finally, moving on into the last production of 2024, this of course being What If Season 3, the first figure I drew was Birdie. For Birdie, she is a pretty basic character, only coming with a brand new torso piece there, which has a brand new wing mold, similar to the pterodactyl ones or the bat wings. Of course, that same color that I used for the wings is used for the hair, which of course is the Hermione hair piece. She also comes with brand new face, torso, and leg printing there, as well as has a little bit of sidearm printing. Another figure you guys told me I missed out on when making my What If Season 3 CMF series was Storm. What if Storm was the goddess of thunder? And of course, for her figure turned out amazing. She comes with a brand new mold for her hair piece, coming with the helmet attached to it, which just looks so good. I gave her the pre-existing Storm face print that we got from the minifigure series last year, as I think that one works perfect. She also comes with brand new torso and leg printing there, with the arms having a little side arm printing there, as well as she comes with a shoulder piece right there, as well as a cape that you can put underneath, and a dual molded Mjolnir, which just looks so good with the brown handle there, of course having the signature silver at the top of it. And while the series originally was supposed to be just the productions from 2024, I wanted to include one final project, as I did have 2 empty spots open and it would have been a bit uneven. So these last 2 figures are from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, of course, and the first one I had to do was Spider-Man's homemade suit. And this figure is very cool. It comes with side arm printing, side leg printing, brand new torso and leg printing, as well as the backpack piece in black, a brand new print for the head there, as well as a Power Blast piece in white to show Spider-Man's powers. And while of course there are a bunch of figures that I could have chosen for these last 2 spots, I wanted to save them for my friendly neighborhood Spider-Man CMF series, which of course will probably be releasing in March. And the final figure I wanted to include in this series was Norman Osborn, and his figure again is pretty basic, like Kingpin. Of course, I gave him a brand new hairpiece there in brown, as I couldn't really figure out whether to do black or brown, and I just settled on brown as that is the prominent color in the actual show. I also gave him a brand new face print there, modeled right actually after the actual Green Goblin face print, which looks really good. I gave him all new torso and leg printing as well, with the legs having some dual molding with the shoes, as well as for an accessory I gave him an Oscorp laptop right there with the Oscorp logo on it. But there you guys have it. That is every figure in my LEGO Marvel Phase 5 Part 2 CMF series. Of course, Phase 5 isn't over, so there will be a Phase 5 Part 3 later this summer. Of course, the set would not be done without the final box art. So here you guys have it, set 76357, LEGO Minifigures Series 2. There are 12 to collect. Of course, it's branded under Marvel Studios, and yeah. And then of course with the boxes, they all fit into that one box, and here it is. I gave it a really clean white design with the purple boxes in the middle, which just looks so clean. Of course, on the front is advertised all of the figures, as well as the Phase 5 Part 2 branding right there. On the side, of course, is Deadpool, as he probably is one of the most prominent characters in this series, and of course labeled is the LEGO Minifigures logo and Marvel. But anyways guys, there you have it. If you guys did go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe and like the videos. It shows me what you guys like to see, as well as it pushes me out to more people who may also enjoy this type of content. I'm sorry for the lack of posts recently. I'm getting right back into it. Projects are starting right back up again, and more will be posted soon. Anyways guys, thanks.